episode of Stamp Time with Miss Jane. Today we're going to be playing with the most gorgeous Rainbow Glimmer paper. Isn't this just stunning? I love this. And the Abstract Beauty 4x6 Designer Series paper. However, we're not using all these gorgeous gold foil ones. We're going to be using a stripe and a spotty one. And the Paradise Palms stamp set and palms dies. Let's get started. So today I wanted to introduce you to my mini stamp and cut emboss machine. My new little toy. I usually run away and do all my embossing, but today I thought, I have my new little machine. I'm going to emboss in front of you all. So we have a base plate number 1 and a mini cutting plate. Now, I do have some black cardstock. I might go in this way. And a palm tree. So we'll cut out a palm tree first of all. Make sure I'm in there. I'll just bring that back. Okay, pop the plate on top. Get it started. And hand on top. And windy, windy through. Windy, 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 windy. Okay. And there we have one palm tree. Okay. And on this other edge, pop that back on there, and we want some grass. So we can stick that on there. And the plate on top. Get it started. Windy, 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 windy. And this is how the die cutting's done if you've not seen this before. So we now have some grass. So I have pop them outside, my grass and my palm tree. Just pull that out of there. Okay. Now, with this, I don't know if you can actually see, but there should be some holes in here. So I'm going to take your pick tool and just pop out those holes. So just put the spiky bit in and it pushes them in, and you can just remove them from the back, or push them back in again, Miss Jane. Okay. So pop them all out. Da, 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 da. And we have a palm tree and some grass. And I have another palm tree and some more grass. I'm going to make 2 cards today because I could not decide which part of the glimmer paper to use, and it's all so beautiful, so I'm using it all. Now, I'll take the Paradise Palms stamp set for Happy Birthday and Retirement Wishes, and we're going to do some white embossing. So, and I'm going to cut out my sentiments with this cute little die from Potted Succulents dies. Now let me see, I believe these will fit on here. They will. Now what I'm going to do is just cut this, because we don't need all of that. Okay, let's just have this bit. So, grab my embossing buddy and get lots of white powder on there. Okay, so I have my Versamark. Now let's see, we're going to get 2 out of here. We are definitely going to get 2 out of here. So, just pop that down so I can see where we can stamp that. So we have Happy Birthday. And then on this side, we will have Retirement Wishes. Now I know I want it to go there. I'll just pop that out the road so that I stamp down there. Lid on, and I can bring in my embossing powder. Pop that on there. Tap that off at the back. Now, can you see there's a couple little specks on there? I just take a brush and I can get rid of that. Oh, I just remembered another tip I've used before too. You can also take your putty end of your pick tool to remove those bits. Okay, and get my heat tool and I can turn that over so it doesn't warp, and then watch it change hopefully soon. There we have it. This side. Watch the happy birthday change. I think that's all turned. Okie dokie. So now I can come back in with my mini Stamp and Cut emboss machine. Plate 1 and a base plate 2. Pop this on here. Try and line that up so that the happy birthday is fit nicely within that frame. Pop the next plate on top. Start to wind it through. Hold the handle and windy, windy, windy. Da 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 da. We then have a happy birthday sentiment chopped out and repeat, da 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 da, like magic. And I have another sentiment. Hooray! 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 Build this card. I do have 2 basic black bases, so half an A4 long ways. Okay, the spotty side of the nice golden white stripes, and I have the stripy side of my favorite piece. I think this is just gorgeous. It just looks like a piece of art that you'd want on the wall. Then I have 2 pieces of the gorgeous glimmer paper, so a purpley pinky orangey yellow and the purpley bluey greeny. Okay, now first of all it's time to stick down some palm trees. So let's get our beautiful glimmer paper to do this part, and a silicone mat. Now I have just created these. I have just filmed this video, and this video decided not to play. So I've already got some glue on this mat, so I have to be very careful. So I'm just going to tip some glue out and an old sponge. Tap that down. Now this is where I've got to be careful, is not to put my palm tree where I've had it previously. So I think I can fit one up here and one up the other way. So sponging that. Oh, that's very thick, Miss Jane. Very thick. Okay, sponging that down and turn it over, and I'll have some on the purple side. Repeat that process, and the pinky side. Oh, so amazing. And the grass. Now just do some edges and pop that on. Now I will be cutting some of this grass off, so, and pop that on the purple side. Okay, so I'm going to take some scissors and cut this. Now I don't want to use my good scissors because I don't want to get glue on my good scissors. Do that with the small ones. 1, And 2. See how the pieces are sticking to my scissors, and then take these ones, and I just want to trim. How do I trim that down a little, and trim this one down a little as well. Okay, so now it is time to put these on our pieces. So I'm going to go stripy with this one and spotty with this one. So pretty. So just grab some glue. And some glue. Now I do want this over to the left. I want more dots showing on the right hand side than on my left hand side. So just a little thin strip. And on this one the same. Okay, then we can glue the backs. Oh, it's sad to glue this beautiful piece, but I am making another beautiful card, so it is worth using your paper instead of leaving it in the cupboard for the special card or scrapbook page or the special project that we're going to make and never eventuates, and we just collect our beautiful paper forever. Let's use it all. Whoop. So hopefully putting that on nice and straight. And this one. So there's just a small black edging around the outside. Okay, then to finish off, we have sentiments, which we want to put some dimensionals on the back. This. Okay, and to finish off, I think we do need some of the glittered organdy ribbon in the black. Now I have a little, not a bow, just, these remind me of the Cancer ribbons. I really don't know what you just call it. A loop. A loop-de-loop. Maybe it's a loop. Okay, so to make my loop, I just that like that, and I do want to pop a glue dot just under there so that it stays together. So a glue dot under there so it's stuck together, and then we'll need a glue dot on the back to put it on our card, and a glue dot on you to put on our card, so we can add them together. Then working out that we want it somewhere down the middle and somewhere down the middle, and then we can pop on our sentiment. So I think a happy birthday on the pink, the purple, pink and orange and yellow side, and a retirement wishes for the purple, blue and aquary blue, and it's actually Bermuda Bay, and granny apple green. So pretty. Now if needed, we can just chop off a little bit of our ribbon. This one's longer than the other, let's make that a bit even. And this one got glue on me, you can feel it. I think that one's quite all right. Ha ha, aren't they just pretty? Can you see the sparkles on these? I love this. Now doesn't this look like a place you want to visit? It's fancy being retired and being able to go to this gorgeous paradise place with the paradise palms. I hope you like these cards as much as I do, and if you'd like to give them a try, I will leave in the description box all the information to get your bits and pieces to create these cards. And until next time, keep smiling, keep stamping. Bye!